I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Yes.
Good. I think people are really excited to see you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna just thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Argentina.
Argentina. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I never been there before.
Yeah, it's good.
No.
You know, like where about is Argentina? Some people don't know where about it in geographically.
No, where is it at? Tell me.
It's South America. It's next to Brazil.
And that's Brazil. Okay.
Yeah, next to Brazil.
Perfect. Okay. Well,
So
then
right at the bottom of the continent.
Okay. I gotta take a
so
trip
good.
out there.
Yeah, you will love it.
Yes.
You will love it. So,
yes.
But I live in the UK, so it's crazy.
The UK. How is it over there right now? Is everything open back up or still crazy?
It's pretty naughty right now. People are outside. Everybody is outside. So
and that's the same here.
Yeah. So since a week ago, we changed from stay home to stay alert. So I don't know what that means. Alert.
Stay alert. Oh, so
alert.
If somebody calls, you got to yeah.
That's what you do. Hey. For the translation.
So the people that speak English, y'all gonna have to wait. Sorry.
There you go. That's what we need. So I'm just gonna translate that really quick to Spanish before we start. Bien, gente, como ya expliqué en el otro vivo, por las dudas lo explico de nuevo, el sistema de entrevistas, yo dejo al invitado o la invitada a hablar, no me gusta repetir o traducir solamente línea por línea, dejo que se desplayen y después traduzco. Seamos pacientes cuando hablan en inglés, cuando hablamos en inglés, no se preocupen porque yo tomo notas y después eso se traduce. Así que nada, vamos a empezar. Good. So I will maybe explain you the journey of this talk.
Okay.
I will start mainly with the martial arts side because I'm curious about that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go through martial arts and then the dance stuff.
Dance. Okay. Okay. So you want to know what made me start martial arts or what martial art did I start with?
So I'll go a few questions. I will start maybe with your childhood. So what were your first inspiration in arts? So this is maybe no martial art question, but it's more about your artistic inspiration when you were a kid. If you had art in your family, from you got the inspiration from your parents, or some people get it from siblings or aunts.
Right. My creativity came from watching superheroes, Batman, Spider-Man, Batman and Robin, Spider-Man, Flash, Captain America. I always wanted to be a superhero. So that's where a lot of my inspiration and a lot of my creativity, especially Batman and Robin. Because Batman always had to use this. Because he really didn't have superpower besides money. Money was his power. But he had to use his mind to create all the other stuff that Superman and Wonder Woman and all them had that he didn't have.
Mm-hmm. So nice.
Now, do I stop and you translate, or do I keep going? How is it?
You can keep going for a bit. Yeah.
So that's where my big inspiration came from when I was a little kid. It came from a lot of superheroes, watching a lot of superheroes and TV shows. Any
dance inspirations?
The only one who inspired me when I was a kid was Michael Jackson. Hands down, Michael Jackson was my inspiration to start dancing, was watching Michael Jackson, because he was like the biggest celebrity, the biggest hero back in my time from Gaithersburg, Maryland. Michael was the hugest. So I remember copying Michael Jackson's dance moves and doing it at school, doing it at family reunions, doing it at the cookouts, doing it at the parks. Michael Jackson is the one where where I got my inspiration from it as well.
That's where you're from, Maryland?
Yeah, from Gaithersburg, Maryland, yes. That's where I was born and raised.
Where about in the U.S., like geographically, is that more
it's
East
right
Coast?
by Washington, D.C. Just right by Washington, D.C., close to New York City, Philly. Like, everything is so close together, so.
Good. Okay, I'm going to translate that. Bien,
Yeah.
Le pregunto primeras inspiraciones de chico en cuanto a lo artístico en general, y un poco más después preguntado a la danza. Me responde que la mayor inspiración fueron los superhéroes, y en especial Batman y Robin, y menciona la particularidad de Batman, de que era inteligente, de que tenía que usar su cerebro, su cabeza para crear las cosas, además del dinero, se ríe de eso, pero dice de usar la cabeza, no como los otros superhéroes o superheroínas que tenían poderes especiales, por así decirlo. Él quería ser un superhéroe. Bien, obviamente programas de televisión. Le pregunto en cuanto a la danza, especialmente a qué inspiración, menciona Michael Jackson, su héroe de la infancia, inspiración la sacó de ahí y lo hacía, se inspiraba y hacía, digamos, en cualquier reunión familiar, en asados, en juntadas, él tomaba esa inspiración y repetía, así que es de Maryland, esa es una parte en Estados Unidos que está cerca de Washington, D.C., está más al lado de la East Coast, cerca de Filadelfia, de Nueva York, así como para que nos ubiquemos en el mapa de dónde viene él. Good. Then, what was first? It was the martial art or the dance?
Martial arts was way before the dance. Way before the dance. Yeah, martial arts, yeah, because I always wanted to be a superhero, so that's why I started, wanted to do martial arts when I was a kid. So.
Were you idea, or like your parents took you to a class? I want to do it.
No, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that because I wanted to, watch Batman train and watch Wonder Woman and Superman and Flash and Captain America, watching them train and all that. I was like, that's what I want to be. So I pretend like I could pop, and fight, and couldn't even fight a little bit. I suck in fighting. But I wanted to be a superhero. So that's why I got big into martial arts, watching all the Kung Fu martial art films. Jackie Chan was a hero of mine. Like, he's another reason why I got into martial arts. And a guy named Ernie Ray Jr. Have you ever heard of Ernie Ray Jr.?
I think so, yeah.
He played in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He played in The Last Dragon. He was one of my big inspirations because being a little kid and watching him on TV, he was the reason why I started. And, after watching Batman and Robin, he was the real deal. Like, he was the guy who was really doing it. So he was one of my biggest inspirations, Ernie Ray Jr. Incredible guy.
Great.
Yeah.
How old were you then when you wanted to do this? How old were you?
Oh, shoot. I was like around 10 or 11 when I really got into the martial arts. Yeah. My first martial arts was Kung Fu, Shaolin Kung Fu. And then when I saw Ernie Ray Jr., that's when I got into karate or taekwondo because of Ernie Ray Jr.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How many years did you do Shaolin Kung Fu?
I did Shaolin Kung Fu, I say probably like 3 years.
Okay.
About 3 years. But after I saw Ernie Ray Jr. do all these fancy kicks and all that, I was like, that's what I want to be. And that's when I stopped Kung Fu and got into karate and taekwondo.
Cool. I do Shaolin Kung Fu, that's why.
Oh, do you? Okay, yeah. Yes.
So it's okay, cool.
Yeah, Shaolin Kung Fu. So I still do some of the exercises in Kung Fu for my conditioning.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to translate. Okay. I'm going to translate that. Bien, le pregunto qué fue primero. Las artes marciales o la danza. Dice, las artes marciales de una fue lo primero, mucho antes que la danza. De hecho, de esto de que veía a los superhéroes, fue la mayor inspiración de que él quería hacer eso, ¿bien? Ahora dice que era malísimo peleando, pero de todas maneras, bueno, él quería hacerlos. Lo primero que hace es Kung Fu, Shaolin. Jackie Chan fue la inspiración para él al principio, cuando tenía 10 o 11 años, por ahí es cuando arranca con Kung Fu, como ya dijo. y lo practica más o menos por 3 años, hasta que después ve a ese otro artista marcial que le vuela la cabeza y dice, ahí voy, y empieza con karate y con taekwondo. Así que ya ahí, bueno, se va para otro lado, digamos. So is that what you carry on doing now, karate
Yes.
and taekwondo now?
No, well, no, I do MMA now. I do mixed martial arts now. I do mixed martial arts and Thai boxing, and I'm boxing. But I use all the training and all the conditioning from Kung Fu and Taekwondo into my conditioning and my training still. But
Bien, es lo que hace ahora. Yeah. So, especialmente es lo que hace MMA ahora, Thai boxing y también algo de boxeo, pero usa el entrenamiento y el condicionamiento del Shaolin o del Kung Fu. Eso es lo que usa para entrenar. Bien. I will ask you one more thing about this.
Yes.
So, did you do professionally this stuff?
I only did professionally for Taekwondo. I did professionally. Like I got in tournaments and I'm sparred, and I was state champion for Maryland. Only in Maryland, I was state champion 3 years in a row for Taekwondo for a black belt, sparring, fighting.
Nice.
I never wanted to do the forms. I just wanted to fight.
Bien.
That's all I wanted to do is fight.
Bien, le pregunté si alguna vez se profesionalizó en alguna de estas disciplinas. En el taekwondo fue campeón de estado ahí en Maryland por 3 años seguidos. Lo que más le interesa es el combate más que la forma. Así que como que en eso que competía. Bien, cuenta eso y se ríe, digamos, que a mí me gusta más el combate que el hacer formas. So now, because it's called martial arts.
Martial arts.
When did you discover the art in the practice, and how?
When I studied the art and the practice is probably just like I said, when I discovered Ernie Ray Jr., start training and seeing him meditate and him explaining about martial art is just not about just learning how to kick and how to fight. It's all about the discipline. Just because you know how to fight doesn't mean that you should go fight. You know, how to take, how you should stretch and how you should take care of your body. So when I started understanding that and start understanding failure, like it's okay to fail. You have to fail to become good. So when I started understanding that's the true art of a martial artist, is failing and overcoming that, being humble. Just because you can beat somebody up doesn't mean that you got the right to beat people up. And this is what I learned from Ernie Ray Jr. And that's when I started understanding what martial art really, really meant. Because you have a fighter and you have a martial artist. A fighter don't think, he just fights. He doesn't care. He doesn't think of the consequences. A martial artist be like, this is not a good idea. If I hurt this guy, I'm in trouble. If I do something, I'm in trouble. If I fight this guy and I got my family with me and they hurt me, then they're going to hurt my family. So they start thinking. So that's why that's when I started understanding what martial art was.
Bien. Le pregunto, ¿cuándo encuentra el arte en la práctica marcial? Bien, y él dice, menciona, my mom is in the house.
Oh, your mom's in the house? Hi, Mom!
Hola, mami. Bien. She's in Argentina, bless her. She's always watching my life. Bien. El arte en la disciplina marcial no es solo pelear. Eso es lo que él entiende después de ver esta figura, que él se inspira. Bien, lo que le hace cambiar la mentalidad. Él menciona que hay 2 tipos de personas. Está el luchador y el artista marcial. El luchador no piensa en las consecuencias. Se manijea por ese lado. El artista marcial evita la pelea, piensa, reflexiona. Es un arte, es ser humilde, es entender la falla, el error, ¿sí? Y sobrellevarlo, aprender de eso y progresar desde ahí. No es solamente pelear. Esa es como él encuentra el arte en el arte marcial. Bien. So going into, because obviously there's failure, right? You learn from
always. You
falling.
have to. You have to. Yeah.
But also you learn from your achievement too, right?
Well, of course. Well, but without the failure, you would know what achieving is, you know. And this is what people don't understand. People think they can start something, go straight to the top. That doesn't happen. Just like I have a friend that just came on named Gio. Have you ever heard of Gio? Gio and his brother Boogeyman. Like Gio is a world-class grappler, but he went through so much failure. But now he's one of the top grapplers in the world. And he will tell you that it didn't start from here. It started from the bottom to get to here. So this is what people got to understand. And once you understand that, and once again, that's martial artists. When you are a martial artist, you understand that. Something you're not going to be good at in the beginning. But as you stick to it, you become incredible. You just have to stick with it.
Vuelve a repetir eso de que no se llega a la cima así de fácil, de un día para el otro. Te vas a caer, vas a equivocarte 1.000.000 de veces y vas a aprender y vas a levantarte, y ahí está el arte, ahí está la humildad. Bien, menciona este amigo de él, el rapero, dice, ¿ustedes se creen que llegó ahí arriba así de fácil? No. Se trata de cuántas veces te levantás después de caer. Bien. Lo que le voy a preguntar ahora, porque le pregunté si también se aprende del ganar, pero no aprendes a ganar, sino tampoco aprendes de perder, digamos, él menciona. Ahora le voy a preguntar acerca de sus logros, ¿bien? So talking about the achievements, what do you think is the biggest achievement that you got at this time in your martial art career? Something that you look back, I don't know, you say, this is my trophy, you know, this is my thing.
For my martial art career?
Yeah, at this time, big one.
My number one martial art, my biggest dream that I used to fall asleep and dream about is to meet and train with Ernie Ray Jr. That was my biggest. That was for martial arts. I'm like, that was my biggest. And you know what? Ernie Ray Jr. is one of my good friends. We train all the time. You know what I mean? He holds mitts, we train, we grapple, we do so much together. So for me, that was one of the biggest inspiration or the biggest light in my martial art is when I met and trained and became good friends with Ernie Ray Jr. Hands down.
Oh.
Yes.
100%. Where is he from, this guy?
Ernie Ray Jr. is from San Jose, but now he lives here in LA. So we train and we see each other time after time. He comes to my birthday. I end up going to his birthday, his daughter's birthday. Like, it's like a dream come true. Every time I train with him, I always look at myself as a little kid, like, I started martial arts because of you. And now I'm in front of you and we're training and we're friends and we're hanging out. It's just, come on.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
Miren,
yeah.
Justamente él ahora dice que lo que más ha sido significante para él es poder entrenar con la persona que admira, con él, con este chico que menciona de San José. Le pregunto de dónde es de San José, ahora, pero vive en Los Ángeles, entonces se han hecho amigos y para él es un sueño, digamos, poder estar entrenando con él, o sea, que va al cumpleaños de él, son amigos y compañeros de entrenamiento, y para él eso es como allá arriba, digamos, así que qué lindo escuchar eso. Es como que le rememora ser un chico de nuevo, y le dice, hey, yo por vos entrené, o sea, imagínate eso, poder estar a la par ahí con tu mentor, digamos, tu inspiración. And what would be the next achievement that you want to get? Is that with the martial art films?
Martial art films, yeah. You know, I'm just to me, my biggest was to meet Ernie Ray Jr. and train with Ernie Ray Jr. But my next one, because Jackie Chan was a big inspiration for me as well. A lot of my dance moves, like if you look at me in early 90s and all the stuff that I was coming up with, came from Jackie Chan. And one of my inspirations was to meet Jackie Chan. And what happened? I met Jackie Chan. I'm at Jackie Chan's house. He's passing me food, and I'm eating the food. I'm training his son. I'm training with Jackie Chan's stunt team. Like, come on, like this is unheard of. So 2 of my biggest inspiration in martial arts, I have achieved it. Ernie and Jackie Chan, I'm good. I'm good.
Please tell me that you told Jackie Chan do some locking.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I was shocked and I was speechless when he was sitting right by me, passing me food. I was like, thank you. I was nervous. This is Jackie Chan. This is a legend. Like, and I'm sitting in this man's house. It's not like we at a restaurant. I'm at his house with his wife and with his kids eating food.
How that happened? Can you like tell how that happened?
I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't. I believe a thing in martial arts too, and it goes back to martial arts. If you put it out there and you go to it, it will happen. I believe that. You can't put something out in the universe and you don't go for it. You know, you sit there and tell somebody, I'm going to be a famous dancer, but this is what you do all day.
Yeah,
you don't practice. You don't go around where dancers at. You don't go around where people can see that you can dance. You will never become a professional dancer. I always, whatever I put in my mind, I always kept going for it. Always. And that's how I met Ernie. And that's how I got to sit there with Jackie Chan in his house, passing rice. Eat.
Bien, o sea, el flash es que le pregunto cuál es el siguiente sueño. Por ejemplo, ¿por qué en otra entrevista dijo que quería estar en películas como las de Jackie Chan? Bien, ser artista marcial en películas. Entonces, mencionando a Jackie Chan, cuenta de que fue a su casa, comió con él, conoció a la esposa, ¿entendés? Dice que él, hasta yo me río y le pregunto si le enseñó Loki, y dice, no podía pensar en otra cosa más que estar al lado de él y decir, estoy en la casa de Jackie Chan comiendo, o sea, como re manija. Y ahora dice él que lo que pones en tu cabeza, lo proyectas hacia afuera, tenés que ir hacia ello, y ahí logras las cosas. Vos no podés pensar en tu cabeza, quiero ser un gran bailarín, y te quedas así. No funciona de esa forma, tenés que ir, practicar y hacer, y vas a llegar. Empieza acá, se pone, y se hace para llegar. Y bueno, nada, no.
I understand a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm mimicking your energy and your gestures.
You gotta move, you go. You're like, you can't do it by sitting here. You gotta get up, you gotta go. I understand.
So now you're learning Spanish.
Yes, I'm learning. I'm watching your body language. I'm watching your body language, yes.
That's what everybody says in this talk, like, I'm learning Spanish, so boom.
Yeah, I'm learning Spanish, yeah.
There you go. Work. I'm being your master, oh my God.
No, student.
Privilege.
Student.
People are laughing, I'm loving it. Do you know what happens, like, when I just seen my friend, like, laughing here, but he asked me the other day, because, and then I bring this question to you, because I told him, yeah, I do Kung Fu. And he was like, oh, can you tell me more about the spirituality? You know, like, people are always curious, like the people that don't practice martial arts, they're always curious about what we do, you know, like, what's the secret thing, you know? So what do you think is like the spirituality as a martial artist? How do you cultivate your spirit, if you can say in that way? What that means to you?
The spirit, I know the thing that I always live for, that I live by is, I don't mind failing. I don't mind looking stupid. I don't. It's just who I am. I believe martial art taught me, and this is what I live by. You live one time. Once you die, there's no coming back. So everything that you want to do and everything that you're scared to do, go ahead and just do it. If you make a mistake, so what? This phone right here, the Apple phone that everybody uses, was by so many mistakes. But by them keep to it, This is the number one. People can't leave home without this. This is running the world right now. What we're talking on comes from mistakes. Everything that happens in life, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, all the greatest have made mistakes, but that what made them the best because they kept going. They never, to me, I don't think, the thing that martial art taught me is not about win or lose, it's about win and learn. So if you lose, you didn't really lose, you learned. If you learn from that loss, then that means you didn't lose, you learned. But if you didn't learn anything from it, then that means you lost. So martial arts, the thing that I learned, that I stay by, that I live by, is I learned from all my mistakes. And it keeps me growing till this day. And that's what my spirituality is. I learn all the time. That's why I always say Flo Master, even though my name is Flo Master, I'm the master of being a student. I will always stay a student. And that comes from martial arts. So that's how I live my life.
Bien, le pregunto cómo encuentra la espiritualidad en su práctica marcial, como artista marcial, qué significa la espiritualidad para él o cómo la cultiva. Y él habla de esto, de nuevo, de su carácter, de su forma de ver las cosas, de que no le importa fallar, no le importa ser estúpido. Es su personalidad, él es así. Pero dice, si algo que aprendí de las artes marciales es que solo se vive una vez. No hay vuelta atrás. O sea, que cada cosa que quieras hacer en esta vida, hacela ahora. No esperes, ¿sí? Habla de esto, de aprender del error. Que no se... Que si perdes, aprendes. Esa es la ecuación. Pierdo, aprendo. Que todo, dice Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Don Campbell says Keegan, it's true that. Don Campbell.
Don made a dance that he did by mistake. By mistake. So you tell me, by mistake.
Habla del ejemplo del celular. I don't have another like phone here. I got my phone case to recreate. Right? Habla del ejemplo del celular que dice, para que ahora funcione de esta forma, pasó por un montón de errores. Así que, nada, que la vida es aprender de los errores y seguir caminando y nada. Digamos, esa es la enseñanza, eso es lo que él es, y bien. So we're moving now into more the dance stuff, because I hear, and that was like, I think when I hear that story, I was really touched, because, oh wait, no, yeah. When you started as a b-boy, you were taking bus journeys to New York to train with Rocksteady crew?
I was going from Maryland to New York City by myself. My girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, no longer together no more, but she used to work double shift to give me money to go to New York.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I want to hear the backstory of that. Okay. How old were you at that time?
Okay.
Right? And so if you had another job, because sometimes people don't talk about this, like what kind of jobs did you do like before you become?
I got fired. I got fired from every job I had.
No!
Because of dancing. I worked at Sam's Club. Sam's Club down in Maryland is just like a big warehouse where it's just like the Price Club or Costco and stuff like that, where they got groceries and vacuum and all kinds of stuff. I used to be the stock boy. I got fired because I wouldn't come to work because I was dancing late at night because I had to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. But I would go to the clubs and dance all night and be so tired, I keep calling in, or sometimes I don't show up, and then they fired me. Then I worked at Jerry's Sub Shop making food. They fired me too because I wasn't showing up from dancing. I got fired from Chuck E. Cheese. Once again, not because I was not from dancing. Everything I got fired from, it was because of dancing. And what made me like just like I said, I never planned on being a professional dancer. That was never in my goal. I never said I'm going to be a professional dancer. I never started that. I never started that way. I started dancing because I got bullied. That's why I started dancing. People used to take my clothes. They used to beat me up, take my money. I remember this guy named Duck. He kept me away from school for 1 year. I did not go to school because I was scared of this guy. And I knew I had to figure out something, and dancing is the thing that saved me.
Okay, I'm gonna translate that.
I know. Because
that is like boom, boom. No, it's great, it's great. Bien. Hay una historia que él cuenta. Hola a la gente de Ciudad de Eventos que me saluda ahí. Hay una historia que él cuenta de cuando él se tomaba colectivos desde Maryland a Nueva York para entrenar con la Rocksteady Crew, ¿bien? Que la novia de ese momento de él trabajaba doble jornada para ayudarlo monetariamente. Le pregunté si tenía otro tipo de trabajos, porque a veces, viste, no cuentan los bailarines cuando apenas empiezan qué otras cosas hacían, y él dice que lo despedían de cualquier trabajo que tenía, que trabajaba en un club que se llamaba Sam's, y que llegaba tarde por venir de joda, porque él le salía a bailar todo el tiempo, y bueno, nada, llegaba tarde, así que lo despedían, o que también trabajó de cocinero, no funcionó, siempre él iba todo el tiempo a bailar, así que como que eso le impedía un poco tener otro tipo de trabajos. Bien, él dice que nunca él dijo que iba a ser un bailarín profesional, que no empezó la danza por ese camino, lo empezó porque le hacían bullying en la escuela. De hecho, había un chico que se llama Tuck, que lo mantuvo afuera del colegio por un año. O sea, un año no fue al colegio por esa persona, por el bullying que le hacía, y por eso empezó a bailar. Así que ahora vamos a movernos a ese territorio de por cómo es esto. So do you want to like explain a little bit more of that, like the bullying that you got at school? How old were you then?
When I was getting bullied all the way up from probably like 13 all the way up until probably when I got into my like the bully stopped after I was like in my like 21, 22, the bully started going down. But going to mainly my teenage years, I got bullied a lot. So what made me started dancing, because when I got into because I remember middle school, I got bullied a lot. And when I got into high school, I got bullied. But I started seeing all the guys who wasn't getting bullied was dancers. That's when dancers was in. And all the bullies was protecting the dancers. I was like, So I had to think really quick, because I was tired of getting beat up. I was tired of people taking my hat. I was tired of people taking my shoes. I was tired of it. I was like, maybe if I started dancing, the bullies will leave me alone. And that's what happened. The bullies started leaving me alone. Now I always say I started because of the girls. That came later. The girls came later. But I wanted to really learn how to dance so I can get the bullies on my side to protect me and leave me alone. And that's when my whole dancing career just started taking it. And I just started loving dance because it was like a meditation to me. Like, I never thought that dancing was going to be something that I fell in love with. I just started off just like how Don made a dance called locking by doing the funky chicken. He never thought by not doing the funky chicken, he was going to make up locking. I never thought by me trying to protect myself, started dancing from the bullies, that I was going to become who I am today.
Wow. Bien, qué interesante la reflexión que dice ahí. Él desde los 13 años hasta sus 21, 22 años sufrió el bullying. O sea, estamos hablando de un montón de tiempo, ¿bien? Más o menos a la escuela, la middle school, que sería como nuestra parte, la primera parte de la escuela secundaria, ahí, digamos, fue la más intensa, después menos, pero seguía, y él pensaba qué hacer con respecto a eso, y se dio cuenta que a los bailarines no se los jodía. Entonces se puso a pensar como, ¿qué onda? ¿Por qué a ellos no le hacen bullying? Entonces empezó a bailar por eso, digamos, para ver si con eso le dejaban de hacer bullying. Que ya estaba cansado, ya se le habían acabado los recursos, por así decir. Estaba cansado que le saquen la gorra, que le saquen los zapatos. Entonces, bueno, voy a empezar a bailar. Y bueno, curiosamente empieza a bailar y le dejan de hacer bullying. Dice él, porque después por el tema de tener más mujeres fue como a posterior. Primero fue por el bullying. Por eso fue el principal motivo. Y habla de esto de la meditación cuando baila, que en ese momento, él cuando empezó a bailar no se imaginó que iba a llegar a ese punto. Como ya dije, es algo para evitar el bullying, pero después se enamoró, digamos, y lo llevó por otro camino. So when you were doing these journeys to New York, right, to learn, if this was already, you were dancing for a bit already?
Yes, I was already dancing, but I wasn't b-boying. I was getting into house. I was doing house. I was going to house clubs, and that's when I was start battling all the house dancers in Maryland. And that's when I heard Mr. Wiggles, Pee Wee Dance, and Crazy Legs was coming down to D.C. And I thought they was coming to D.C. to battle, because I wanted to battle everybody, because that's the martial arts in me. If I heard that you're good, I want to battle you. If I hear that you're bullying people, I want to battle you. And that's what it was. But then when I got down to the to get down to the battle, I heard that they was judging. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and dance anyway to just get in this contest. And started, after I did it, I ended up winning the contest. And then Wiggles, Pee Wee Dance, and Crazy Legs did a judge demo. I didn't even know that judges do demos. I didn't know nothing about no judge demos. I didn't even know that they had judges that dance, that judge the contest, because I never seen it. And when I saw them dance, I was like, I want to do hip hop. I want to do hip hop now. And that's when I asked Wiggles, when I was only 18 at the time. I said, what do I got to do to get down with Rocksteady Crew? And he said, I got to come to New York City and I have to battle somebody. I said, the battle I got, New York City, I'll try to come as much as I can. And that's when my journey started. But now,
so
remember, I never said that I wanted to be a professional dancer at the time. Yeah. I didn't want to dance for money. I just loved the way that dance made me feel. I always wanted a challenge in different dance. I was doing house dance. So now I'm seeing b-boying. Hip-hop is the original dance. The original dance for hip-hop is b-boying. So when I saw that, I was like, I want to learn that now. And that comes from the martial arts.
Bien. Habla de esto, de la mentalidad del artista marcial. De quería batallar, quería tener nuevos desafíos. En estas, digamos, en este traspaso que había de él ir para Nueva York, a su vez también había gente que iba para Washington D.C. Entre eso, Mr. Wiggles, Crazy Legs, él los ve hacer una demostración de jurado, que él no tenía idea que eso se hacía, no sabía qué era, y se queda, do your face. Se queda así, y dice, yo quiero hacer eso. Se entera como diciendo, b-boying es el hip hop, quiero ir a hacer hip hop. Es como que hay la mentalidad de él de volver como al origen, de ir a más atrás, y dice, voy y quiero aprender. ¿Qué tengo que hacer para aprender, viste? Entonces dice, tenés que ir a Nueva York. Bueno, y así es cuando él empieza a ir para allá. So when you start going to New York, took a while to get part of a...
Oh yeah, it took at least probably about 2 months for them to say, 2 months. You're ready to get in. Now remember, the person that I battled, because you have to battle to get in Rocksteady. You just can't get in Rocksteady. You got to battle somebody. And the person that they gave me was the president, Crazy Legs. He is the one that I had to battle. And he destroyed me so many times. But like I said, I don't believe in losing. I believe in learning. So I went home, I learned, come back, get beat again, go back, learn. I was just getting better by getting beat. Do you understand? This is what people don't understand. They think when they lose, they are no good. But that is what makes you great. I'm telling you right now, this is why I'm where I'm at today. I lost so many, and I learned so many battling. I have lost so many in battling, more than I have won. But the reason why who I am is because of that. And that's what people are scared to do. They are scared to lose. They are scared to learn. You gotta keep learning.
Bien, le pregunto esto porque esas jornadas que él hace, how many hours he was in the bus, like from...
Oh, the bus, that's about 5 to 6 hours, all depends on traffic. But I didn't care.
Yeah, so like to go and to come back, or in total?
No, just to go is 6 hours, and it's another 6 hours to come back. But yeah. I didn't care, because remember, I guess I skipped a little bit. I was almost getting ready to go to jail. Like before I met Wiggles, Crazy Legs, and Pee Wee Dance, 3 months or 2 months before I met them, I got ate up by the police dog. The police dog chewed me up because I broke into a store, and I got caught. They was watching me when I was in the store stealing, me and my friend. When we came out of the store, my friend went one way, I went the other way, and all of a sudden they let the dog go because they was waiting for us outside. And I stopped. I threw everything up. I said, I give up. The police dog jumps on me. The police officer picks me up, slams me, put my head in the mud, and let the dog eat me for 20 minutes.
Fuck.
And I knew, I was like, if I get out of this, and if I make this out of this, I got to change my life. Oh. I was in the wrong road. I was going down. See, people look at Flo. Oh, he's happy. Flo is so nice, and he did that. Yeah. But you haven't seen Flo here. Yeah. Flo is here, but you didn't see what got Flo to get to that. And that's what people got to realize. I was not saying that I was a bad guy, but I was stealing. I will come in your house and I will steal something. I was stealing cars. I was stealing. I was a thief. I was a thief.
Bien, vamos a contar un poquito de esto. Él hacía cagadas. Tres meses antes de conocer a Wiggles, a Crazy Legs, a estas figuras, él casi lo meten a la cárcel. Lo atrapan choreando en una tienda y lo descubren, sale, dice, no, está bien, renuncio, qué sé yo, ¿viste? Entrega todo, lo tiran al piso, lo agarran, lo forcejean, tuvo a un perro de la policía mordiéndolo, se ve que lo tuvo como con el perro ahí arriba. Bien, él se dice a sí mismo, si salgo de esta, tengo que hacer un gran cambio en mi vida. Bien, ahora dice, ustedes me ven así, me río, jaja, Flo, soy pura energía, qué sé yo, pero tienen que entender de dónde vengo, dice, la historia que traigo, digamos, ¿bien? Él se tomaba 6 horas el colectivo desde Maryland a Nueva York, son 6 horas de ida para que el tipo, porque iba contra Crazy Legs a batallar, porque él quería ser parte de ahí, bueno, tenía que batallar contra Crazy Legs. Bien, lo hacía bosta todo el tiempo y se volvía 6 horas en el colectivo de nuevo por 2 meses. Eso. O sea, y él ahí aprende, digamos, del error. Digamos, del fallo. El fallo es lo que te hace grande, no el ganar. ¿Bien? Es esa constancia, el seguir. I can, like, picture, like, your mindset when coming back in the journey, right? 6 hours after being defeated. After the first time, okay. Second time, okay. Like, whoa.
But it didn't bother me. Remember, I was going to jail, or I was going to die. I got ate up by the police dog. I didn't care. 6 hours coming, getting beat, that's better than being in a jail cell. I don't care. I put in my mind, I needed to change, because I was going to either be put in jail or get killed. One of the two. That was my outcome. So I had to find out what did I need to do. And going to New York City was like a meditation to me. Getting on the bus so I could think about my life. Battling Crazy Legs, getting beat, coming back, thinking about my life again. That was building me for greatness. That was setting me up to become the person I am right now. You understand? If you don't go through something, you will never be the person that you want to be. You have to go through something. And I think I needed to go through that journey. And I'm glad. And if you ask me would I do it again, I would do it again. All over again.
Bien, él habla de esto, yo le pregunto lo que debe haber sido volver en el colectivo 6 horas después de haber sido derrotado la otra vez, 1 vez, 2 veces, 3 veces. Ahora él dice, pero vos no, dice, vos entendés que yo, ¿cuántos años tenía cuando iban pasando esas cosas? Me dijo, 18 años. They ask you like your age. You say 18.
Oh, yeah, 18, yes, 18, yes.
Yeah, at that time.
18 going on almost 19.
Cool. Dice, yo casi voy a la cárcel, no tenía otra opción. Para mí hacer eso era una meditación, era leer, reflexionar de mi vida. ¿Me entendés? Esa jornada, o sea, porque era tan así el cambio que tenía que hacer, que no lo tomó por el lado de, oh, me derrotan. Ella, la reflexión de su vida, qué hacer, cómo afrontar eso. Era, para él volver de eso era todo, le llamo yo el mirarse al espejo. Y nada, digamos que ahí va la mentalidad, la fuerza, digamos, de adentro que él tenía, de que quería cambiar, que eso de 6 horas, ida y vuelta, no le importaba, digamos. Él tenía que hacer un cambio. I love that story because it's really touching, and it's like, yes, People need to hear that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, because people always keep seeing the end product, but they never see what made them get to where they at today. Because you ask people always say, Flo was built to dance. He came out the womb dancing. I did not. I had to work to learn how to dance. And I'm still working to be a good dancer. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop. You can't stop. You gotta constantly keep going. The minute you stop, you're done. I tell people all the time, it's easy to make a name. I tell people it's easy to make a name. Anybody can go out there and battle somebody and all of a sudden, or win a contest. You got a name. But do you know the hardest thing? Is to stay there. And I keep telling people, what you did down here to get to the top, you gotta always keep doing and then some. A lot of people stop. When they get here, they stop doing what they did to get to the top. You can never stop. If you love the dance, you gotta keep making the dance better. You gotta keep practicing. You gotta keep learning. You gotta keep yourself in different dance. That's why I went from b-boying to locking to choreography to house dance. Like, I always went to different stuff because I don't want to be known as just a b-boy. I'm not a b-boy. I'm a dancer. Before, I was just a b-boy. But now, I'm a dancer. I'm not a popper, I'm not a locker, not a house. I'm a dancer.
Bien, él dice, soy un bailarín.
All night, baby, all night.
Él dice que es un bailarín. Dice que él no dice, no soy solamente un locker o un b-boy, él nombra todos los estilos que hace. Bien, él quiere ser un bailarín. Y es eso, digamos, de que dice, la gente dice que yo nací o que me construyeron para bailar. No, yo lo hice. Yo me puse ahí, yo luché, yo subí, digamos. Una cosa es muy fácil hacerse un nombre. Lo difícil es mantenerlo, porque llegas ahí y tenés que mantener el estar ahí arriba. Porque, ¿qué te hizo llegar hacia allá arriba? Lo tenés que seguir haciendo y mejorando. Si no te caes. ¿Bien? Entonces esa mentalidad de siempre estudiante, siempre mejorando, siempre practicando, para mantenerte y para seguir, digamos. No te confíes cuando llegues ahí arriba. Esa es la parte fácil. Después la mantención es lo complicado. So, I think people love it. It's like, reactions.
See, look. Crazy legs in the house.
Oh my God!
We got crazy legs. I'm telling you.
Crazy legs. What an honor.
Dance.
No, Flo doesn't speak Spanish. He does now. Yeah. He's talking with an Argentinian girl.
They changed. They really saved my life. Like Crazy Legs, Pee Wee Dance, and Mr. Wiggles. They came at a time of my life that I needed. Because I told you, I was on my way to go to jail or I was going to be dead. And they saved my life. And I stayed at Richie, known as Crazy Legs' house. Like, he put me up in his house. He didn't know me for nothing. He's my first six-step b-boy teacher. Like, he taught me top rock. He taught me six-step. Crazy Legs is my first b-boy teacher that started teaching me the foundation of what this dance is.
The Shifu.
The Shifu. He was the Shifu. Yes.
Shifu. Crazy Legs.
100%.
I love it. So, he's like, lol. He would change the name like Shifu. Shifu Legs. Piernas locas. So, like I'm just reading it. Because your first name was
Legs Almighty. Legs Almighty, baby. Yes, it was. Legs Almighty. Why are you laughing?
Because I think the translation in Spanish, su primer nombre fueron piernas superpoderosas. That's for real. Oh my God. I was like, when I first hear that, I was like, really?
Really? Yeah.
And I was telling a friend about that, and he was like, I like that name better than Flo Master.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, you tell your friend I like Flo Master better than Legs Almighty.
I tell him. He's not a dancer. That's the fun thing. He's not a dancer. But I was like, I think I was listening to an interview of yours, and I was just laughing, and he looked at me like, what are you laughing at? Like, this guy is being called like Legs Almighty.
I was called Legs Almighty. Yeah. Yeah.
So What about Locking Jerry? Are you still calling yourself like Locking Jerry when it comes to
now,
locking?
the reason why I love Locking Jerry, now, this, Hugo, Mr. Smooth, do you know Hugo? The popular Hugo, they used to be, you know, well, he's a partner with Pop and Taco and all that. Well, Hugo, we always clown each other. We always call each other Shabba Dude, Tony Basil. But he said Locking Jerry because my real name is Jerry Wayne Randolph. And I'm always Locking. He's like, shut up, Locking Jerry. And when he kept saying it, it's almost like a name where you like, it's funny, but you're like, I like that. You know what? I might stick with that. So it all started from just playing, you know, and sometimes I might just say Locking Jerry, just, you know, just for laugh. Because I believe in laughter is the key to heal people. And I'm always like to make people laugh. I'm a happy person. So if you come around me, you're gonna laugh and you're gonna have some good energy. So I just love that name, Locking Jerry. You know. So when I'm out there Locking Jerry in the house,
Locking Jerry in the house. I'm gonna ask the people while I'm translating out to Spanish. One of the people answer for me. If Flo Master is in a martial art movie, what will be the title?
You know,
please, I forgot to ask that question. What?
I had somebody, I did an interview a couple of weeks ago, and somebody said, if it's one person that you can have tell your story, who would you have? And like I said, I love to laugh. I love to have fun. My number one person will be Kevin Hart. I can see Kevin Hart telling my story.
Look, oh my gosh, I want to like hear what people say about that. Like right now in the comments, I will do a screenshot about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
If Flo Master is starring in a martial arts movie, what would be the title? Think about it.
Yes, think about it.
Then we still have, let's see. Let's try. Okay, I'm going to translate the other thing to Spanish. Okay. En cuanto al Locking Jerry, nace de joder con el popper Hugo. Se jodía de Locking Jerry. Y bueno, de ahí sale el nombre. La risa dice que todo nace así, digamos, de la risa, es contagioso, pura, sana. Y bueno, ahí estamos viendo los dos, somos dos enfermos, nos reímos. I could see Katie Williams too.
Cat Williams. So Cat Williams and Kevin Hart go at it between. I can see Cat Williams too. I can see Cat Williams. And then I can see, you know, if he was still here, Bernie Mac. I love Bernie Mac. Or Chris Tucker. Like, when somebody tells my story, I want somebody to tell my story in a funny way. Don't tell my story in a serious way, because I'm not a serious person. I had a lot of darkness in my life, but I want to be known as a guy who uplifts people, who's fun. You know, I always say, when I die, I don't want you to say Flo was an incredible dancer. I don't care about the dancing part. The dancing is to get your attention. But I want you to say Flo was an incredible person. He uplifted me. He made me feel good when I was down. I want to inspire people. That's what I want to be known for.
Él dice que cuando él ya no esté, quiere ser recordado por levantar a la gente, por inspirar a la gente, no por ser un gran bailarín. Bien, quiere que la gente lo recuerde por haberlo ayudado. Él dice que si alguien tiene que contar su historia, recién nos reíamos de que en otra entrevista alguien le había dicho, ¿quién te representaría bien si fuera tu película? ¿Quién haría bien de vos? Entonces dice, si alguien tiene que contar mi historia, tiene que contarla con risa, con energía, con esto. Porque dice, yo ya pasé por un montón de partes de mi vida muy oscuras, pero no, no quiero algo serio, quiero algo divertido y gracioso. It would be great that Flo makes all the roles of his life, like Eddie Murphy in that movie.
Eddie Murphy, I can see, yeah. Eddie Murphy, yes, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of Eddie Murphy.
No, see, I people like that, man. Eddie Murphy is a king, you know, 100%. Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, I don't know.
Kind of.
No. I don't know. I would take Richard Pryor over Will Smith.
Yeah. So, talking about locking Jerry,
Yes.
what was the first impression you had of locking? Because some people are like, I don't know what this dance is, right?
To be honest,
yes,
I
please.
hated it. I thought it looked dumb. I'm like, that is the stupidest dance. I don't want to learn that dance. I don't even know who came up with that. Boo. I didn't like it. Because you got to remember, I'm coming from being bullied. I'm coming from starting dance because I wanted to protect myself. When I look at locking was too damn happy. It was everything was too happy with locking. Everything was dancing with girls and socializing, entertaining. I didn't do that. I just wanted to battle because you remember, battling is the closest thing to fighting. So I wasn't too good at fighting. I can pretend like I can fight, but actually I couldn't really fight. So to be able to battle somebody, to make them be like, yeah, I battle Flo, and then all of a sudden I start battling, they're like, oh damn, Flo's too damn good. Okay, I got adrenaline about that, like just like that I can beat somebody without doing physical damage. So that's why I didn't like locking in the beginning.
And how was it changed? What makes you change?
What made me change in locking, what made me really start learning how to lock is after I tore my ACL. I tore my ACL and I had a chance to, like, I start getting into locking, but I started battle locking, which I don't agree with now. But back then I was like, okay, I'm gonna start locking, but I'm gonna be battling people in locking. I'm gonna bring that B-boy flavor into locking. So when I tore my ACL, I had time to sit back and start looking at stuff and started revamping the way that I was doing stuff, looking at my videos, and I started being like, damn, that's not good. That's not funky. Okay, I got to change that up. You know what? My approach to dance got to be different now. Because when I tore my ACL, I only had about 3 or 4 people call me and come see me. That's it. Everybody else who was like, Flo Master's the man. I praise Flo. Flo is that. The minute I got hurt, everybody was gone. Everybody, but only a couple people. Ernie Ray Jr. was one of the guys that was by my side. My hero, my inspiration.
Oh my God!
Was by
no,
my
I got
side.
I got 20 seconds left. I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna invite you again, so we're gonna carry on here this story. Cool. Thank you guys. Come back. Ow! No, ¿qué pasa? Round 2. You guys got... Hola, gente. Vuelve. Se están cebando todo esto. Hola, gente.
You crazy. You so crazy.
Yeah.
You crazy. You crazy.
Like, people were like, my friends were asking me that you gotta interview Flo because you guys are the same crazy. You come from the same tree.
I can definitely tell that you enjoy life. Please don't never lose that. We need that. This is what heals the world. Please don't lose that. Please.
One of my biggest idol is Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim Carrey. Okay, we was watching him last night. Sonic.
So
he said, "What is your name?" My name. Who cares? Like, he is so funny. He is so funny.
Yeah. So basically, he says that love is heals people, heal lives. So I believe that. I say that the same. You know, like.
So let me tell you a story about this. Let me tell you a story about that.
Oh, no. If you tell me that you know Jim Carrey.
Hold on.
I'm gonna like, what?
Hold on. So I say it was last year. I was in Taiwan. I get a call. They said, Jim Carrey wants to learn some locking and popping. And we want to send you over. His assistant's calling me, saying that he wants to learn popping and locking. Yes. I was like, I'm out of country. I can't. He said, well, shoot, I was like, I got somebody that can do it. Hugo, who called me Lock and Jerry. I got him to go teach Jim Carrey how to pop and lock. It was so crazy. It was just, I was like, Jim Carrey was an idol of mine as well. But and having an assistant give me a call and say he wants to learn popping and locking, and he wanted to learn from me, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in Taiwan, but yet the one who gave me Lock and Jerry, I sent him over there, Hugo. It was a blessing because I blessed somebody else with something. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't upset that I didn't get to do it. I was happy that I got to bless somebody else with a chance that they didn't get. See, once again, that's what being great is. That's what a martial artist do. A martial artist don't be like, I can't do it. Forget about it. I'm not thinking about the next person. No, I got so many friends. Why not share the wealth? And that's what I did.
So next time you call me,
yeah,
and
I
I
got
take
you.
a friend.
Yes, I got you, girl. I got you.
Oh, Jim Carrey, nobody knows that.
Somebody said, wow, who is Jim Carrey? Okay, I'm done. Okay, interview's done. See y'all later. Peace.
Take care now. Bye-bye then. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Come on, people. Do your homework.
Please. Ace Ventura, come on. Are you serious?
Really?
Oh
I can go crazy.
Go watch, whoever said that, go watch a movie called Dumber and Dumber. Oh my God.
Translate, ok. Ahora ahí voy. Es que pasa que gente está hablando de Jim Carrey. O sea, tuvo la oportunidad. El asistente de Jim Carrey lo llamó cuando él estaba en Taiwán y le dijo, Jim Carrey quiere aprender locking y popping. O sea, y él no pudo, pero mandó al original Locking Jerry a enseñar. Tráfico Maggie, yo también me quiero reír. Así que él dice que se lo tomó como una oportunidad de pasar una bendición. Eso es lo que hace un artista marcial también. Yo no lo pude hacer, pero se lo di a otra persona que sí, y es una bendición, digamos, y se lo tomó como bien, digamos, así que, y ahí hago el chiste de la próxima vez yo, que me llame a mí, que yo me tomo un avión y le enseño. The question is why he was interested in learning rocking and popping. What for?
I think he was doing a movie or doing something that had to deal with dancing, and he was so mired with popping, and he was so incredible with locking that he wanted to learn. So I guess for me being in the industry as far as the choreography, my name came up.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a blessing. That was like I was happy he even thought about me, but I was even more happy that I gave it to somebody else who loved him just as much as I did, or probably even more. Hugo loved Jim Carrey. Loved him. So got to go dance with him and teach him. I was like, cool.
I would like to see that.
I know, right?
He must be great doing it. Imagine that.
Jim Carrey don't give a shit.
Yeah. Right, let's go back into locking here before I lose my head.
Right. I got you. So what I'm saying is, what made me start wanted to learn locking more and to understand. Locking was everything that suits me. Locking was a dance that was definitely designed for me with my character. Everybody has a character and different dances fit them better than others. Locking was always, but the thing that kept me away from locking was my bully issue. Because I always wanted to prove that you can never bully me, but and until I pushed that out of the way, I never saw the greatness of what locking was until I tore my ACL. Now I had to set my ass down. I can't dance. When you tear your ACL, that's it. You have to sit for a whole year. You got to get yourself healed again before you do it. So as I started watching and going to clubs and just sitting down, just watching dancers, I was noticing, because Greg was my teacher. He started teaching me, and he kept trying to stop getting me to battle and stop bringing that b-boy mentality and have more socialize and entertain. But it was hard for me because I was a straight b-boy. I was like, ain't no fun. I'm coming to eat your kids. I want to destroy you when I get out there on the circle. So it took me to tear my ACL to understand that.
Boom. Thank you. Bien, vamos un poco a lo que había dicho antes, que no lo llegué a traducir porque tuve que cerrar el vivo. Él, digamos, este doble sabor que le tiene el locking es, porque acuérdense su pasado con el bullying. Él dice que cuando empieza a estudiar el locking, lo toma como un baile muy estúpido, como que nada que ver a lo que después entendió. Entonces, con lo del pasado que él tenía, esos fantasmas del bullying, que iba a querer ponerse en el papel de estúpido. No va a querer eso. Entonces, aparte, él venía con esta mentalidad de vivo y de la batalla, del arte marcial, la batalla, ¿bien? Se lesiona y lo para por un año, que tiene que volver hacia atrás, parar, indagar lo suyo, lo cual al final del vivo anterior, él dice que solamente 4 o 5 personas estuvieron con él durante ese tiempo, fue muy duro. Y volviendo más a lo que contaba ahora de que Greg, fue su maestro, Greg Campbell Jr., él lo trataba de sacar del palo de la mentalidad de vivo y de batalla en el locking. Y como que para él era tan fuerte, ¿viste? Que Greg como que iba en contra de eso. Cuando él se lesiona, que queda parado, cambia ahí la perspectiva de cómo ve el estilo. Bien, so I want to touch this subject of identity in dance, right? So, because obviously we know Don Campbell says, do yourself, do you. Take my dance, but do you.
Right.
So, have you, like a few questions regarding this topic. Have you ever saw yourself trying to be someone else? First question.
Yep. Ernie Ray Jr., Anderson Silva, Ken Swift, Greg Camelot Jr. I try to be all of them because they was my heroes. And what I'm about to say, it might disappoint a lot of people, but by trying to be all of them, you can't be them because it's only one Ken Swift. God gave Ken Swift a gift for him, specialized for him. Greg Camelot Jr., God gave him a gift. Gave him a gift for what? For him. Everybody has their own special gift. When you start being somebody else's gift, you are giving your gift up that you need to come out and let everybody see. We can only change the world by giving our own gift. You have a gift. The only way that you're going to shine through whatever you do is you got to shine through your gift. And when you be like somebody else, you're destroying your gift. You're giving away your power. That's why I say it goes back to the Superman. You don't see Superman trying to be Batman. You don't see Batman trying to be Wonder Woman. But what you do see is they get inspiration by one another. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you see this episode when Batman and Superman was going to go see Lex Luthor. And they knew that Lex Luthor had kryptonite for Superman. So Batman, not Superman, Batman said, let's change costumes. So Batman put on Superman and Superman put on Batman. So when they went up there, Lex Luthor dropped a big bowl on Batman and did kryptonite on Superman, but he didn't realize that they switched. But that was Batman using his mind. Superman did not use his mind. So it's like everybody has their own gift. Use your gift. Don't be somebody else. Get inspired by people, but don't be them because it's only one them and it's only one you. And that's why we are here. That's why we need the show. We are all superheroes. And the only way people can see our superpowers is when we release our own superpowers within inside ourselves.
Boom. But it's just like found really fun. Like,
say this.
No. I get what you're saying. They're trying to find like kind of like there's any formula to get that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's easy to say, but like how is like you do it? You just believe in yourself.
Well,
working yourself.
Okay, the only way that you're gonna do that is you got to find yourself. Stop trying to find yourself into other people. Because I don't have heroes no more. Do you know why I don't have heroes no more? Because your heroes will let you down. And the only reason why I say your heroes will let you down, they have their own life that they have to do. Their life is not your life. So when their life doesn't fit your life, you're like, oh, I don't like them no more because they didn't do what I'm. You're not supposed to follow their life. You're supposed to follow your life. The only superhero that you should be is you. I'm my own superhero. I don't have superheroes no more. I have inspirations, but no more superheroes. So once you get to know yourself, I was trying to find myself. When I was trying to be Ken Swift, when I was trying to be Ernie Ray Jr., Greg, Don, when I was trying to be them people, I was trying to find myself. I know myself now. I don't need them. The only thing I need is inspiration, to get inspired. But trying to be them, it's not my calling.
Wow. Bien, si vamos entendiendo lo que él dice, le pregunté si alguna vez él se quiso parecer a alguien, y me dijo que sí. Nombra varias personas, entre ellas Ken Swift, Greg Campbell Jr., el artista marcial que él nombra de nuevo, eran sus héroes, ¿bien? Él trataba de ser como ellos. Ahora él reflexiona que cada persona viene al mundo con un regalo, viene con algo único, digamos, y que cuando vos no encontrás eso, y te concentras en ese regalo de la otra persona, estás dando tu regalo por encima de la otra persona. ¿Se entiende? Cada uno tiene algo propio que hay que encontrar y hay que hacer brillar, ¿bien? Y podemos inspirarnos en otra persona con sus regalos, con su brillo, pero no significa que los vamos a repetir, ¿sí? Entonces yo le pregunto, ¿cómo llegamos a eso, digamos? Y él dice que hay que encontrarse a sí mismo. Eso, que hay que... él reflexiona de que esos héroes tienen su propia vida, ¿bien? Y que vos tenés que encontrar la tuya, por así decirte, encontrarte vos misma, vos mismo, y te podés reflexionar de nuevo de esto, te podés inspirar, pero no significa que vas a repetir. So now, like, talking about locking,
Yep.
how do you think you find your identity in locking?
Because I put
Is this thing like, do we need to create characters in locking? Because I want to ask you a few things. Like, did you change your perspective when first you discovered the style? You thought, okay, this looks a bit stupid, it's a bit like this, that, you know. Did it change the perspective later? And how you see locking?
100% change my perspective. Yes, 100% I do. But you asked me, do you gotta have character in locking? That's on you. Like just like I said, that's what you feel. You look at the second generation that came after the lockers called chain reaction. They don't like the wrist roll. They don't like the groove. They don't like the funk. They just like to go straight to the point. Quick. Does that mean that they're not locking? No, they're locking. Because why? They're locking their bodies. But they're taking a lot of stuff that the originals created that they took it out that they don't like to do. But does that mean that they're not good? No, they are good because they're still doing locking. But all the pillow, it goes back to, once again, what do you like? People will say, I don't like the old style. I like the chain reaction, seek and destroy, the battles. And people are like, I don't like chain reaction. I like the lockers. It's what you like. This is the problem. Everybody keeps trying to do what other people telling them what they should like. You should do what you like. Remember, I didn't like locking. You could tell me shit. I wanted to battle. It took me to understand it and for me to change to become the locker that I am today. Does that make sense? But no one forced that in me. Greg, my teacher, kept trying to force me. He could never change me. Even though he was my teacher, he couldn't change me. Because why? I wasn't ready to change. I didn't want to change because you told me to change. I'm not changing because you're one of the original lockers. I'm only going to change when Flo's ready. So when I started understanding, that's when I changed.
Oh, bien, dice él que hay que entender qué te gusta a vos. Bien, porque pone la comparación de, por ejemplo, cómo se hacía el locking en los años 80, el estilo que había en ese momento. En ese momento a esa gente le gustaba hacer así, que por ahí un poco más distinto al groove o a la forma en que se bailaba en los 70. Entonces esa gente bailaba así, y así le gustaba, ¿sí? Entonces eso es lo que pasa, dice que la gente hoy te dice cómo te tiene que gustar algo. Y ese es el problema, porque cuando te tratan de forzar a hacer algo, no te sale, no lo haces. digamos, él dice, Greg me trataba de forzar a mí en cierta forma, de que no batalle con el locking, que no tenga esa mentalidad, pero dice, ¿qué pasó? Me tuvo que pasar algo a mí, que a mí me hizo cambiar, que yo quise el cambio, y ahí cambió la cosa, ¿entendés? Tiene que nacer de uno las ganas, no te la pueden imponer. Y habla algo muy lindo ahí, que él no estaba listo para el cambio. Entonces, en ese momento cuando Greg lo forzaba. Digamos, habla también esto de los tiempos, ¿no? De saber lo que le gusta a uno y los tiempos. Muy bueno eso, me parece.
So let me just add this so you can tell
yeah.
them the only thing in locking that you're supposed to do in locking is lock. That's it. Whatever you add in between that, that's you. That's what Greg said. No, Don, the creative locking. Don Camelot, you said, learn my dance, which is the lock, and then add you to it. That's it.
Como lockers nos tenemos que concentrar en el lock. Que lo que dice Don es que el creador del locking, que haces el lock, y el resto es ser vos, digamos. Tenés que hacer el lock, pero el resto es el ser vos, digamos. Sí, bueno, eso es lo importante. So, when you talking about foundations, do you take just the lock at the foundation, or what else is
the lock, because it's called locking, so the foundation is locking. The foundation is either lock, lock, lock. As long as you lock your body, lock, lock. You look at Soul Train, watch them. They was always locking. Everything is locked. Hey, as long as you lock, it's all good. And then whatever else you want to put to it, that's your own thing. Now, everybody's saying you got to groove and all that. You got to remember, when Don made up the camel lock that turned into locking, because remember, it was called the camel lock at first. But when Don made it up, they was already grooving on Soul Train. The music that they was listening to was soul. So all this soul dancing that you did, soul, came way before locking. So how was people saying, don't add house, don't add b-boy, don't add such and such? Well, guess what? If b-boy was back in the 70s, when the lockers was doing it, guess what? Six, that would be part of locking. Top rock would be part of locking, because why? They always added all the dances that they was doing into locking. You cannot lock for about 5 or 6 minutes. Imagine doing 3 or 6 minutes this. You die. You need something in between the and that's where the wrist rolls came with the pace. Just keeping that grooving. That's where all that stuff comes from. So the foundation of the dance is locked. Now, do you have to keep doing this? No. As long as you lock your body, you're locking. And that's what Don was trying to tell everybody. And that's what Greg Camelot Jr., my teacher, told me. Locking is all about locking your body. After you lock your body, add you to it.
¡Pum! Bien. ¡Wow! Mortal esto que estoy diciendo. Él está hablando de que el foundation, lo fundamental en el locking es el lock. Y no solamente lo toma el lock del lock, sino de... Trying to copy, you know.
Now, do you know where that came from? Did you know where that came from? The head movement?
Go for it.
You know where that comes from? Have you ever seen Tom and Jerry, the cartoon?
Yeah.
You remember when Jerry used to run and Tom used to go? That's where all that comes from. It's Tom and Jerry. You just, hey, I'm coming. That's where all that comes from. Tom and Jerry, baby.
Tom and Jerry. There's always a Jerry in the story.
The lockers did everything. They watched everything and took everything and put it in the locking. But the one thing that they all had, and you can go by and watch it, they all locked. But they all locked different. None of them looked the same. Don didn't look like Greg. Greg didn't look like Slim. Slim didn't look like Fluky. Fluky didn't look like Penguin. Tony Ballard didn't. None of them. They all had their own style. But they all had one thing in common. Lock.
Lock. Bien, habla de que cada uno de ellos tenía su diferencia, su estilo, pero todos hacían lock. Bien. Ahora, él nombraba de que esta de la cabeza viene de Tom y Jerry, del gato cuando pasaba Jerry, ¡boom! Miraba, entonces, la inspiración. Hace una reflexión que me gusta mucho cuando él dice que el soul dance estaba mucho antes del locking, ¿bien? Entonces, si en ese tiempo se puso el soul dance junto con el locking, ¿bien? Toman la inspiración, ¿por qué no entonces poner otras danzas también con el locking? Bien, porque si eso ya lo estaban haciendo en ese momento, ¿por qué no con las otras danzas? Es como sentido común. Siempre y cuando hagas el lock, él lo habla. Así, bueno, y así, digamos, de la reflexión. Lo mismo dice de esto, de que todos los integrantes de The Lockers eran diferentes como bailaban. Todos tenían en común el lock, pero cada uno tenía su sabor también individual. I think some people are saying, what they say right here, some new info. Probably
No, it's not so much new info. A lot of people trying to get everybody to lock like them, or lock like it was in the 70s. We can't lock like them in the 70s. It's no longer the 70s. The music is different. The music in the 70s made you dance different. The music in the 80s made you dance different. The 90s, dance different. 2000, everything is different. And this is what I always do. When people say, well, you got to keep the foundation of the 70s. Well, guess what? The phone that you have right here is 2000. So if you want the 70s phone, go get that big ass phone that looks like that, or that rotary phone, and leave this shit alone. Because this has changed. This has the foundation, but it added shit to it.
¡Boom! Bien, dice de que para esa gente que quiere hacerte bailar de una cierta forma, que te pone a los 60, a los 70, como ahí, dice, todo hemos ¿cómo incorporaron? ¿Qué se le ocurrió al cartoon? Bien, ahí pregunto, Gonza. Nada, dice, se ríe, lo que estás usando para pasar la música es año 2020, o sea, te vas a poner así tan religioso de los años 60 a los años 70, ponete un teléfono, ¿viste? Viejo para pasar, o sea, nos ubiquemos, digamos, en el tiempo, cómo va cambiando, y que eso también influye en la forma en que bailamos. So it's like how it was incorporated, the cartoon look.
Just by watching, and you look at it, they always pretend like a cartoon. When you look at the Lockers, they all turn into cartoon characters. They're cartoons. They get a lot of their inspiration by watching cartoons. Greg, Don, they all told me they watch cartoons, and that's where a lot of stuff. So they become a cartoon. Fred, Rerun Berry, from What's Happening, all that stuff. That's all from cartoons. All that happiness, that's all cartoons. That's becoming a character, because why? That's entertainment, and that's what locking was. Back in the 70s, it was all about socialize, dancing with women, dancing with one another, and entertainment. See, people don't understand the reason why locking is doing this, and all the other dancers are doing this, because to me, locking was built on entertainment and socialize. So when you take that element out of locking, you're going to start having a dive. Like B-Boy. Imagine B-Boy. We're not battling in B-Boy. We're just going to have fun. Do you think B-Boy would rise like this right now? No. B-Boy would look like some shit. We wouldn't, because why? B-Boy started as a competition. We battle. We don't take the foundation of what this dance is and the attitude of it. We don't take it from it because it would kill the dance. The same thing with locking. The minute you take that away from it, the creativity starts to lose, because the creativity comes from, in locking, we feed it, we socialize with one another. We're entertainment. So if we're battling, say me and you get in a battle, this is how they battle. You here, you're here. I'm gonna go, no, we're gonna go and start dancing. You're gonna jump off the stage, mess with somebody, and come back on the stage. Now, how I battle you is I gotta try to beat what you just did. So you jumped off the stage. I'm gonna flip off the stage. I'm gonna dive in somebody's lap. I'm gonna kiss somebody. I'm gonna come on stage like, man, what you got? Now you have to use your mind to try to compete what I just did. We're not doing this. This doesn't make us grow as lockers. Entertainment and trying to beat each other, like far as entertainment and looking at cheers and people buys and everybody around us. That's how locking grows. That's just my opinion. That's what Greg Camelot Jr. taught me, and that's what I'm gonna live until I die.
So Scrum is asking, why are people saying that this additional approaches to locking don't exist?
Because people don't do it, because it's all about the competition. It's all about battling. Everybody, when Chain Reaction and B-Boy started coming, because you got to remember, when B-Boy started coming around, that was the newest dance in the 80s. And what was they doing? They was battling. So everybody wanted to be what the new dance was. So if everybody's battling, guess what? Let's start battling. And that's when popping, and that's when locking. The only dance that stick to the original style of socializing and having fun is house. Look at house. They are feeding off of one another. House never lost their attitude. If you watch them when they battle in House, they are socializing. They never jumped on the bandwagon. Never jumped on the bandwagon. You look at lockers now that battle, majority of everybody looks like the same. It shouldn't be, I lock like Japan. I lock like Taiwan. I lock like Korea. No, you shouldn't. A country should never be in your thing. You should be like, oh, he locks like Flo Master. Or that's Flo Master. Oh, that's Scramble Lock. That's what you want people to say. You don't want people to say, oh, he's Korea. Oh, he's Japan. That ain't good. That's not good at all. To me. That's just my opinion.
Bien. Bien, gente, no se desesperen. Estoy tratando de dejar que largue para que también absorbamos y no se corte la energía. Volviendo a esto de que él dice de que en el locking está el factor social y el entretenimiento. La pregunta fue esto de volviendo un poquito más atrás, la pregunta que hizo Gonza con respecto de dónde sale el cartoon look. Dice, si vos ves a Fred Berry, si vos veías a los Original Lockers, cómo caminaban, eran re personajes los Lockers, porque él mismo, Greg, le dice a él, y Don Campbell también, le dijeron a él directo, nosotros veíamos dibujito animado y nos inspirábamos. Entonces, de ahí viene la inspiración, todo es así, viste, cartoonizado. Bien, entonces, ahora dice, el locking tiene el gran origen de lo social y el entretenimiento. Vos le sacás esos factores y baja. Si al b-boying vos le sacás la batalla, ¿qué va a pasar? Me pregunta. Y lo mismo. Si el b-boying empezó con la energía de la batalla, esa es su esencia. La esencia del locking es lo social y el entretenimiento. Eso es Gonzalo que había enumerado. Ahora, en los 80, cuando surge todo esto de los b-boys, esto de la batalla, el locking como que toma también eso, digamos, pero, digamos, fue como la gran influencia de esto que hizo los b-boys, influyó a todas las otras danzas, y él reflexiona que la única danza que se sigue manteniendo sociable y de esta forma como cuando arrancó es el house. Y eso no cambió, y se mantiene. Así que, nada, digamos, I hear you in another interview, you saying like the importance of the party, that we should be putting more parties.
How do a lot of these dances that are created came from social dance? If you wonder why these other dance styles that they're doing this and they're doing all these new dances, and they're like, I hate them dances. You hate them dances because number one, you can't do them. And number two, because these dancers are coming up for socialized. No one's sitting there by itself and making up these dances. They're going to parties. They're going to groups and they're dancing with one another instead of going against each other. To me, it's very important, man. It's very important. Yes, you can battle, but you should socialize as well. Everything shouldn't be about a battle. We got to uplift the dance, not keep trying to battle one another all the time. And then the girls, we need to start dancing with women. Half the dancers can't even dance with women. Yes, I'm going to put it out there. A lot of y'all can't dance with women.
I hear Henry Ling talking about that.
No, they can't dance with them. They start doing top rocking and ballad and giving them the cock and all that. Like, wait a minute. No. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing.
Sit down. Bien, el aspecto de lo social, gente, de bailar, digamos, la necesidad de la fiesta. Y él dice, de bailar con mujeres, también no vaya y te vuelves re loco bailando así con mujeres. No, baja un cambio. Es importante, digamos, eso. So my thought is, because if we mix events with parties and competition, right? I think we need to change maybe how we organize events, because if you put the big party the night before at the competition, if we go a Flo Master in the house, you won't go to the party because you're going to rest.
I will go to the party. Flo Master will go to the party. The party
you will go to the party.
Before the old Flo Master. B-boy
yeah,
Flo
okay,
Master.
The old Flo.
Not Flo Master.
Okay.
B-boy Flo Master wouldn't go to the party. But Flo Master, without the B-boy, will go to the party. I'm going to the party. Best believe that. Because the party's where the magic happens.
Yeah, exactly.
The party is where you get comfortable on the floor. The party is the it. I mean, I'm telling you, the party is it. And when I came up, they didn't have competitions the way they do now. We did it for the love. We did it for the rep. We did it to get better. All these competitions they got now I'm not knocking it. I don't think is incredible, but we didn't have that. When B-boys and dancers went out there to go dance, we did it for the love of it. We battle you, cool. We lose, okay. We come back, we're gonna see you again. But now B-boys and dancers won't even dance unless they money involved and all that. And I'm like, well then, what is the purpose for the love of the dance then?
Boom.
If you love something, the money will come. I never did. I tell people always ask me, why do I still dance to this day? Out of all the injuries I have, I'm not working no more. I'm not on stage. I'm not battling. Why am I still dancing? Because it's the love of the dance that I love. This dance did so much. Dance never gave up on me. Dance saved me. I was about to be in jail and get killed. Dance saved me. Dancing took me around the world to see a world that I never thought that I was going to see. Dancing saved me. Dancing had me dance with some of the greatest artists that I used to watch on TV, that I would never thought that I would be teaching them and being dancing by them. Dance did that. Dancing brought me my wife. Dancing brought me my daughter, Kira, my son, Kai. So I would never give up on dance, because you know why? Dance didn't give up on me.
¡Boom! Bien, gente, habla un poco con el lunfardo argentino, lo voy a decir, con el amor a la camiseta, digamos. El hacerlo por el amor al arte, por hacerlo, digamos, no por el dinero, digamos. Él habla de que él baila por lo que él es, por su historia, y además la danza lo llevó por el mundo, lo llevó a su familia, lo llevó a su esposa, digamos, le agradece mucho la danza, ¿sí? Y él no, ¿cómo lo traduzco eso en español? Él no dejó la danza y la danza no lo dejó a él. Qué hermosa reflexión eso. Así que nada, defiende, digamos, y en esta mentalidad que tenemos que recuperar, de bailar. Dice que hay muchos b-boys, muchos bailarinas que no bailan. Entonces tenemos que volver a eso, digamos, y le hace hincapié. Scramble is asking a really interesting question about what do you think about ciphers in locking? I think it was a question.
No, listen, I don't mind cipher because I still cipher locking, but not all goddamn night. All night? We're gonna cipher all night? You brought your girlfriend, your lady, and you gonna be in a cipher all night? You single and you wanna meet a girl and you wanna be in a cipher all night? No. Why don't you trade with sometimes? Cipher is cool, but not all night. Not all night, no.
Que le pregunta si, Scramble Lock preguntó si, ¿qué onda la cipher en el locking? Y dice que sí, pero tampoco para que toda la noche estemos haciendo cipher. Dice, vas a llevar a tu novia y te vas a poner a hacer cipher toda la noche. Estás soltero, te vas a poner a hacer cipher toda la noche. Y así, sí, un rato sí, pero balance. I love it.
Not all night.
So I'm gonna kind of like go into the end because we can talk for hours and hours, but I want to take.
Go. Yes.
I don't want to take much of your time. We already thank you a lot for doing this. People are enjoying it.
Thank you for having me.
I'm gonna ask you about Greg, and I'm gonna ask Keegan's question in a minute.
But I got you.
But let's do Keegan's question and then I move to my question. Let's say.
Somebody had a question too about breaking and locking.
Did you have haters from breaking community for doing locking? Also, did you inspire breakers to do locking? Did you see that?
I had haters. Yes, I did. You're always going to have haters. You need haters. Haters is what makes you who you are. Haters pushes you to the next level.
Whoa.
When I started from breaking, going to choreography, doing the usher with Britney Spears, Jessica Simpson, everybody hated on me. Everybody said that I was selling out. How can a guy who is into hip hop now doing pop and doing choreography behind him? the whole thing, because I remember Rocksteady, every year Rocksteady used to have a panel. And the panel was they used to get some of the pioneers from hip hop to talk. And every year the panel was all about, why is Flo Master selling out? Why is he doing choreography? Why is he doing this? I didn't let that made me feel like I was on the right track. Because if they're talking about me, then that means that they're scared, because they're scared of doing it. Because no other b-boy ever went from breaking and start doing the 8 counts. Because every street dancer, a lot of street dancers are scared of 8 counts. But I wanted to take dancing to another level. I wanted to be a martial artist. Like I said, I want a challenge. Breaking was no more a challenge for me. I started making a name in it. Now, can I make a name in something else that people say that b-boys can't do? I was doing this for the b-boys to let people know b-boys can do 8 counts too. We're not just b-boys. We can dance. And that was one of the statements, even though they didn't see it, but that was my mission, to make sure everybody understand that b-boys can do 8 counts too. And other b-boys started talking mess about me, and the b-boys who used to talk mess about me, now they're all doing 8 counts. Now they're all doing choreography. I knew it was going to change, but you just got to believe in yourself and just do what you need. Remember, I said I know who I am. So as long as I know who I am, you can say whatever you want, because I guarantee you I'm going to prove you wrong. And I have done that through my whole career, and I'm going to keep doing it.
Bien, la pregunta fue si alguna vez tuvo odio desde el lado de la comunidad breaking, o si recibió odio, digamos, ¿cómo lo llamamos nosotros en español? Gente que hablaba mal de él y cosas así, dijo que sí, y que mucho, y que reflexiona que vos necesitas de eso para crecer, ¿bien? Que eso es importante, y saberlo tomar, ¿no? A ese odio. Él dice que, por ejemplo, las acusaciones que la gente hacía en ese tiempo era que se vendió, porque como él trabajó con mucha gente famosa, digamos, de coreógrafo y bailarín, digamos, de personas famosas, había, por ejemplo, un panel de discusión, dice que en la Rocksteady Crew, que había todos los años, que la gente escribía que él se había vendido, ¿viste? Así constante. Y nada, él dice que con esta mentalidad de batalla, de artista marcial, diciendo de que siempre le gustan los desafíos, ¿bien? Y que en ese tiempo él quería demostrar que los b-boys también pueden contar 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, como le decimos nosotros, ¿bien? Y eso, él en ese momento sabía que eso iba a cambiar, porque ahora todos hacen coreografía, ¿bien? Él sabía eso, que eso iba a cambiar en algún momento. Él se mantuvo fiel a lo que él sabía, a lo que él sabía de él mismo, se mantuvo firme, siguió y no le importó la crítica que tuvo a sus espaldas, digamos. Y hoy por hoy dice, mira, digamos, eso va a pasar, te vas a encontrar con gente que te tire bosta, digamos. Good. So, go back to the martial artist path, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you practice martial arts, you respect your masters, the people that teach you. There's a big 100%. Respect.
100%.
And so taking Don Campbell and Greg, right, as your masters, I would say. First I will ask you, did you have the chance to learn directly from Don Campbell? Because I know you had from Greg.
No, I didn't have a chance. I just talked to Don a lot on the phone, but my main teacher was Greg. Okay. 100%, yeah. I had a chance to train with Shabadoo. Didn't go too well, but that was cool. Fluky Luke, oh man, Fluky's the man. I learned so much from Fluky. Oh man, Fluky is the man. Slim the Robot and Tony Basil. Me, Slim, and Tony Basil still practice to this day. I go to Tony Basil's house, and we dance for about 2 to 3 hours. We just have fun. We have fun.
I'm going to translate that bit and then I make you a question.
Yeah.
Le digo de que en las artes marciales uno respeta a sus maestros, y digamos, nombrando a Greg Campbell Jr., que fue su maestro, y después le pregunté si él aprendió directamente de Don. Me dijo que no directamente, pero sí por el teléfono, y sin embargo, bueno, ha aprendido con los otros lockers, y menciona la anécdota de que, bueno, Fluky Luke lo tiene ahí arriba, re maestro, y Tony Basil, que hasta el día de hoy se pueden juntar y bailar 3 horas. Así que con Shabadoo también he aprendido. Bueno, ahora yo le quiero preguntar un poco de Greg y le quiero hacer como una pregunta de, ya ahora se las voy a traducir. So, learning from Greg, Tell me, like, how was it? And like that experience, and then just pick up a valuable lesson that you learned from him.
The thing that learning from Greg was one of the best. He was the best locking teacher I ever had. I had a lot of locking teachers, but he was the best. Because the reason why I say he was the best, he didn't just teach me about locking. He taught me about life. He taught me about respect other dance. Don't never disrespect other people's dance. Just because you don't do it or you don't understand it, you'll never disrespect it. Always be kind. It's not about what people say about you. It's about what you answer to. So if you answer to negativity, then you're going to be... Greg will have people say so much stuff about him, and he would not let it bother him. And I'm like, Greg, they saying shit about you. That B-boy comes out of me. They're saying something. Let's go get him. He said, Flo, for what? Why are we going to give them energy back? They want us to do that. Don't give your power away. And he just taught me a lot. Just not just locking. He's taught me everything about how to be a good dancer, how to get better as a dancer. He was like my sensei in dance. And he was teaching me locking, but he was teaching, Greg helped me in b-boying. If it wasn't for locking and it wasn't for Greg, my b-boying, like if you look at me in the 80s and the early 90s, I was stiff. Everything was just so angry. But if you look at me in the 2000s and now, everything is funky and having fun. Even if I'm battling you, I'm laughing, I'm having fun. But that came from Greg. Greg brought that out of me because he made me understand that. And that's why, to me, he's one of the best teachers that I ever had. And I'm glad that I got a chance before he left this world to be one of his students. And I'm always going to preach and teach what he does.
It's interesting because you like talking about aspects that are outside dance. And then you also name Muhammad Ali, the way that he was
of all times.
About the importance of out the ring, how you behave.
Yes. Did I tell you a good story about Muhammad Ali? And I won't take too long. But Muhammad Ali was the greatest. When I say the greatest, people's like, no, Muhammad Ali lost. See, but this is where y'all messed up. The greatest doesn't mean how well you did in the ring. It's what you do outside the ring. What you do in the ring is to get people's attention. When you are a good dancer, it's not about how credible you are. It's get people attention. But to really know how good you are is how you treat people when you meet them. Muhammad Ali was the greatest. This is when he got the belt and everything. He beat George Foreman and everything. He was at the highest. It was a guy on the top floor getting ready to commit suicide. Muhammad Ali seen it, goes up in the elevator, goes all the way up to the room where the guy was about to jump out, goes into the room. Now, this is the champion. He don't need to be doing that. This is the cops' problem. He moves the cops out the way. The cops are looking like, oh, my God, this is Muhammad Ali. He climbs out on the ledge and say, hey, man, my name is Muhammad Ali. And the guy who was about to jump was like, and Muhammad Ali walked him off the ledge. He was about to commit suicide. Muhammad Ali cared so much for him to go up there to talk to this guy, to show him that, listen, I am the champion, but your life is more important than mine right now because I want you to be here for, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to be here, and took him off the ledge. Who does that? Who does that? When I saw that, I'm like, that's the person I want to be like. And that's what Greg was. Greg was like that. Greg would give his shirt off the back if he don't even know you. And that, to me, is an incredible, that's a legend. To me, that's what makes you a legend. That's why Muhammad Ali will be the greatest of all time.
Boom! I like that. Gente, ¿cómo traduzco eso? How I'm going to translate that energy? Bien, le pregunto acerca de aprender de Greg. ¿Cómo fue? ¿Qué significó para él? Greg Campbell Jr. Él habla de que fue el mejor maestro de locking, que tuvo en su vida, ¿bien? Y él no solamente le enseñó el locking, la danza, le enseñó de la vida, le enseñó de respetar los demás, ¿bien? Dice, esto me encantó, no se trata de qué dicen los demás de vos, sino se trata de cómo vos respondés. Eso le enseña Greg a él. Él porque dice, si vos veías el flow de hace un tiempo atrás, toda esta energía vivo, re bardera, nada que ver a la energía de un Flo de ahora, más groovy, era como más del año 2000, ahora es más funky, todo eso que ves ahora de él. Le digo, me llama a mí la atención porque le digo, Greg, a vos te enseña fuera de la vida de baile, perdón, fuera del baile, ¿bien? Y lo nombro Mohamed Ali, que es también una gran inspiración para él, que es una persona que habla de lo que haces fuera del ring. Lo que haces en el ring es para llamar la atención de la gente, para que te miren, pero lo que haces afuera es lo que vale la pena, es lo que importa. Él dice, ¿por qué Mohamed Ali es una de las personas más importantes y si no el mejor? Él habla por lo que hizo, por ejemplo, dice, había un tipo que se estaba por suicidar, estaba ahí arriba, lo ve Mohamed, y Mohamed Ali subió, lo agarró de la mano y le dice, yo soy un campeón, lo que sea, pero vos en este momento tu vida vale más. Y le dice, nada, se puso y fue a hacer eso, ¿me entendés? Esa acción de él, y a él le marca, ¿viste? Dice Mohamed Ali, un grosso.
Why not say something that Greg says all the time? Be a good person first.
Sea una persona,
be
sea
a
una
good
buena
person
persona.
first, y'all. Number one, everything else will fall in place if you put in line to that.
So what do you think Greg will say now if he could see you?
He was like, thank you for keep preaching everything that I preach. Because he told me, he said, if you don't teach and preach what I taught you, I'm going to come back and kill you. That's what he always used to say. He said, if I die and you don't preach what I taught you, I'm going to come back and kill you. I don't want him to kill me, y'all. I want to be here. I'm not ready to go yet. So I'm going to keep preaching what Greg Lock&Roll Jr. has taught me. Sorry.
Bien, le pregunto, ¿qué diría Greg Lock&Roll Jr. si ahora lo ve? Y le dice, nada, que estaría orgulloso de lo que él hace, porque Greg antes le dijo, ¿viste? Flo, vos tenés que seguir enseñando lo que yo te dije. Bien, entonces, nada, que él respeta eso y que se va a asegurar de siempre estar repitiendo esos mensajes que aprendió de Greg. And now the other question is, if you have to tell people that are not precisely dancers, I would say just normal people, you know, they don't know who Don Campbell is,
right?
You know,
right.
But you need to tell them why it's important to know about Don Campbell. What would you say?
Don is the first one who did street dancing. He brought street dancing together so all street dancers who started from the street can start getting paid. Tony Basil gave that name street dancing. Don created a dance that made street dancers to get their respect. Remember, street dancers was not getting paid. Back in the days, the only thing street dancers was getting was fried chicken. That's what they was giving them on Soul Train, fried chicken. Don Camelot Jr., Don Camelot, and Tony Basil, who created and put the group together, changed the face of dance that made street dancers get their respect that they were supposed to get. That's why y'all should remember that man's name and never forget. If you are a street dancer and you're thinking about getting into any hip hop, anything that comes from the street, Don is one of the men who paved the way for a lot of y'all. And that's why we need the respect.
Le pregunto si él tiene que explicar a alguien que no precisamente es bailarín, tienen que explicar por qué la figura de Don Campbell es importante, y él dice, porque Don juntó a la comunidad de street dance, hizo que se respetara el baile callejero. Porque si se acuerdan, los bailarines del Soul Train le daban pollo frito de pago, no se les pagaba. Él y Tony Basil se agruparon y se juntaron para defender los derechos del bailarín, que se les pagara. Así que nada, eso se le debe gran respeto a Don por el laburo, por lo que hizo y por empujar el respeto hacia el baile que hacemos. Así que...
And let me just say this so people understand the reason why I put Tony Basil in there with Don, because if it wasn't for Tony Basil, it wouldn't be the Lockers. Remember, Don created locking, but it was Tony Basil, all making you so fine, saying that I'm going to put a group together. And she picked all the lockers that you see that was in the lockers. She picked them out. It was going to call the Camelot Lockers, but it was always somebody already had that name, the Camelot. So Tony Basil just called it straight Lockers. He said the Lockers, and she picked everybody. And she gave that name street dancing. She gave that name. That word street dancing came from Tony Basil. See, and this is stuff that people don't understand. people don't understand the history with Tony Basil too. Don Camelot created locking, but if it wasn't for Tony Basil, none of us would have known anything about the Lockers, because remember, they was just kids that just wanted to do it for fun. Tony Basil comes from a background from ballet and stuff, so she's thinking the big picture. And that's when she grabbed these guys who were so talented that didn't even know their powers, and she put them all together and made them one of the best groups in the world in history, Tony Basil. And I just want to give her respect, because people don't talk about that. And it's my duty for being a student of Greg that everybody understands that.
Bien, y se le da el respeto también a Tony Basil por el laburazo que hizo ella, por haber tenido el cerebro de haber puesto estos bailarines juntos y decir, vamos, y hacer, y dirigir, porque ella venía de otra mentalidad, bailarina de ballet, con otras experiencias también, y fue ella la que agrupó, y de hecho le puso el nombre Lockuras, digamos, también hasta el nombre se le debe al ingenio de Tony Basil. Y nada, el respeto que se le tiene que dar. Él dice, como estudiante de Greg, le tengo que dar el respeto a esta mujer, porque no muchas personas tampoco hablan de esto, así que los respetos para Tony, con lo que se merece, digamos, por el aporte, por lo que hizo. Yeah. That was so good. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Yes. So when all this stuff is over, because you live in London, I'm pretty sure that I'll be back over there. I love London. I love London. I'll definitely be back. Oh, Keely Lock is in the house. We got another Greg student, Keely. Yes, she is another student of Greg Camelot Jr. as well.
Yeah, I interviewed her like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah.
And then that's how it was. Okay, and now I need to interview Flo Master.
She understands everything about Greg too, baby. She was in that dungeon too with us.
She's great.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you here. I live in Bristol. I don't live in London, so Bristol is here, London is here.
Okay.
So when you were talking about the journeys, it's what I used to do. I take a bus 2 hours to London to train on the day, and then come back here.
See,
that's what I do every Thursday.
It's the love of the dance. It's the love of the dance. We don't care how far it is. We just love it.
I don't know if you know Jimmy Williams, that he teaches in London. I do that, and then he watched me, and he's like, "You came all the way from Bristol for just my class?" I say, "Yeah."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what?
I did. Yeah, I did.
For the love of the dance.
For the love of the
you're gonna do it.
Yes.
If you're gonna do it, I don't know if that's my Argentinian blood or whatever. You know, that's how we do it in South America.
Hey.
If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it.
Yes, 100%, 100%. I love that.
Oh my God. Okay, thank you so much.
No, thanks, sister. Thank you. I see you soon. I promise.
Yes.
Please.
Stay safe. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you, everybody.
Gracias a la gente que estuvo ahí. Thanks for the respect. And, right, see you all soon. I'm going to end this.
Yes. All right, Kitty, with your big nose.
Bye, everybody. Stay safe. Boom.